Time to answer the question, and probably hurt feelings. Stick with me. Welcome to Gunslinger Outdoors. I am about to answer the most asked question, not so much asked question, said question, whatever, misconception. Either way, is Springbar still made in America? Well, we got to get into a few things first. And this is where I'm going to hurt some feelings. In around 2010-ish, a company called Kodiak made an import version of a Springbar. I'm sure you all know which one that is. And what they did is they put it in multiple box stores. They made it very easy to get. Now, Springbar was still making their all-American made tents this whole time. And the problem wasn't necessarily like they weren't selling them. The problem was they couldn't make them fast enough. But anyway, I kept getting these emails and messages and comments and everything saying, hey, you know, Springbar isn't American made anymore. What a shame. So I got a hold of Springbar and I asked them a simple question: is your stuff still made in the USA? And I left my number. Shortly after, a guy named Pace, you've probably seen him from the Springbar setup videos. Wait, are you wearing skinny jeans, Pace? All jokes aside, Pace and I actually had about an hour conversation about what was going on. Really good dude, real personable, and after a few minutes he dropped the corporate, talk. We just talked like normal. One thing that did surprise me is he said, hey, you've owned our tent a long time. What would you change about it? So that tells me something. That tells me he at least wants to listen or likes to hear the idea. He cares about the customer. So basically what it was is Pace was telling me that they were selling the USA ones as fast as they could make them. They just couldn't supply them as fast as the demand wanted. One thing that Kodiak did show them is that if you make a good enough product, people will buy it no matter where it's made. What they did was, to meet the demand, they came out with a couple of tents that are made overseas. So I'm gonna let you be the judge on if they're made in the USA or not. Their import line consists of the High Line, the Classic Jack, the Leisure Port, and the Autofly. Those are the imported tents. However, Springbar's imported tents still have the rope around the bottom, the metal mounting. Now, for the USA ones, let's go over the USA made. We've got the Family Camper, the Traveler, the Vagabond, the Outfitter, the Compact, the Wall Tent, the Overnighter Duffel, the Weekender Duffel, Tent Maker's Apron, Camp Tote, Canvas Tool Roll, Vinyl Tool Bag. So I'll let you be the judge on if they're still made in the USA or not. I'm going to say they are. Now, the business side of me says, yes, it was smart. Meet the demand with the supply. You can still get a made in the USA tent. They still have a great customer service. They got back to me right away. Now, the Kodiak part is where I was going to hurt some feelings. Kodiak people that are emailing me saying that Kodiak did not copy Springbar. By the company's own admission, they're 10 years old. I own a tent that's 20. Can we stop with all that now? All right. I don't care what you buy. You decide what you want to buy. That's up to you. This is just the facts. Yes, Springbar is still made in the USA, and they even fix tents. All canvas tents. No matter who makes them. Just saying. If you like the video, please comment, subscribe, like, all that stuff that you're supposed to, or what everybody asks you to do. Actually, whatever you want to do. And if I pissed you off, sorry, facts are facts. Y'all have a good one.
I'm your huckleberry.
Whatever